So let's now talk about some watches and other watchmaking news. And first, let's mention the launch of the new watch brand called Singer, seen in June. Some of you might already be familiar with that name since it's associated with some pretty neat looking cars, mostly known for their work on some serious restoration and upgrades of vintage Porsche 911s. These cars are just exquisite, and yes, you can feel that I'm a big early 911 fan, and so far there has only been like 70 cars that have been produced or retrofitted by Singer. But I know that the waiting list is super long, and these cars cost in the vicinity of $500,000, so not for everybody, and I know of only one being in Switzerland, for instance. So they've been doing so for quite some years, and they have now just launched a very cool chronograph based on the Agengraph chrono movement that we talked about earlier in the year. So reason why the launch party was held at Agenor's Geneva facility. This movement was first seen encased in a Fabergé watch, the Visionnaire Chrono, but here it's being interpreted slightly differently with a sportier feel to it, and obviously with a link to these old school 911s. The case is different, it's made out of titanium, and the hands are also different, mainly the second hand, which is much bigger, and the hour counter goes up to 60 hours. I don't recall having seen this before anywhere else. So this first edition is limited to 50 timepieces and are priced around 40,000 Swiss franc, and I know this is quite a lot of money, but not too bad considering the fine mechanics that they hold. Vacheron Constantin just launched a new series of 6 timepieces in the Traditionnel collection, and though these are not really new models per se, the novelty is that they all come in pink gold cases with very chic grey slate dials. The models range from simple hour-minute version, day-date version, to the 14-day tourbillon, and also including the perpetual calendar version. So nothing revolutionary, but just a little stylish revamp in the collection. Still talking about watches, just wanted to mention that MB&F came a little while ago with a final limited edition of the LM1, and I guess you guys know that I really like this watch. Yeah, really like it. And the originality of this special edition is that it comes in a steel case and is limited to 18 timepieces. And the reason I mentioned this is that the other day I was at the Mad Gallery, that's MB&F's Geneva boutique or art gallery, and they have the very last one available over there if any of you are interested. And talking about MB&F enables me to mention quite a sad news, unfortunately, because we recently learned that Peter Speake-Marin, a very talented English watchmaker who helped MB&F during the very early stages of the company, well, Peter Speake-Marin just left the company that bears his name. For those of you that know this brand, well, there were many interesting timepieces with a distinctive identity that went through his hands, and we naturally wish him all the best in the future. So the brand will remain, but it's just another example of the risk of associating your own name on a brand for which you might lose control one day. And still in the business side of things, VULCAIN, that's the brand famous for its cricket watch, a mechanical alarm watch priced quite decently. Well, this brand was facing major financial problems. They reduced heavily the number of employees of the last few months, and one could feel worried that it could even get worse. Well, this brand has now changed hands, and it's been taken over by the people that own Anonimo, another quite interesting brand. So we hope that this move will actually help stabilize both brands, because I admit that I quite like VULCAIN. Fun, simple, and cool watches, also known as the President's Watch. And the people that used to own VULCAIN also owned a brand called JAERMANN STUBI, and the main particularity of these watches is that they had this kind of mechanical golf counter. So as you play, you could keep your score directly on your watch, something that obviously a smartwatch can do today. So this brand has also been sold, but this time to a Japanese sport equipment brand, Mizuno, and it will be interesting to see what they will do with it.